Bro, you ready? Are you ready? Do you want to go camping? Do you want to go camping, huh? So far we've been cruising down a road called Cedar Road, and it's a pretty easy trail. I'm pretty sure it's actually rated easy. Stock truck could handle it no problem. A little bit of a shelf road here. Yeah, stock truck could handle it no problem. Just a lot of ups and downs, but it's all dirt. There's no real obstacles or anything. But where we're going, there's an offshoot off of this trail called Metberry Gulch, and it's rated a higher difficulty level. So I'm curious to see how my truck does as well as myself. So one thing I haven't mentioned is my truck is a manual. And so I'm probably a little bit quicker to put it in 4 low because it's more of a creeper gear and it can kind of just crawl up things. But I don't have a ton of experience off-roading manuals. I've been driving them for years. I just haven't been doing it off-road. So I'm curious to see how it does. I'm curious to see how I do and what kind of obstacles we come up against. So, should be fun. All right, so far the trail's been awesome. We just found this little offshoot, so we pulled off to kind of stretch our legs a little bit and play fetch. Super nice day out. I really hope this weather holds. It doesn't look like there's any clouds or anything, so should be a great day. We'll get back on the trail in a minute. I just wanted to give Bro a chance to stretch his legs a little bit. Bro, are you getting tired? You getting tired, Bubba? You want to get back on the trail? You want to get back on the trail? All right, let's go. Come on. All right, we just reached the Metberry Gulch. Metberry? I don't Metberry Gulch. Metberry. We just reached. All right, we just reached the Metberry Gulch turnoff from Cedar Road. This is where the trail should get a little more difficult. It's been pretty easy rolling so far, but from what Onyx Off-Road says, it's a little bit more difficult. I think they rate it like a 5 out of 10 or 4 out of 10, somewhere in there. So I think the truck will do fine. I haven't seen too much snow. There's little patches around, but nothing to be really concerned about so far. So yeah, we're just gonna keep rolling up and see if we can find somewhere to camp. Isn't that right, bro? Isn't that right, buddy? Yeah. You just want to camp right here? Is that what you want to do? You want to camp right here? No, you want to keep going? If you want to keep going? All right, we'll keep going. now we've got this section. So basically gonna kind of drive up on this rock, keep some distance from that, try not to slide into it. I really wish I could air down. All right, so we're gonna drive up here, and then it should be smooth sailing for a while after that, it looks like. All right, let's try it. We got room. We got room. Straighten out. Okay. Should be dropping any second. Crank it to the right a little bit. Okay. All right, there we go. A little teeter action. Okay. Whew. Coming back up, that's gonna suck. Gonna suck. So we should be on some smooth sailing now. And it looks like, actually, as soon as I got down to like where I'm at now, there was a bypass for that obstacle just to the right. So I think I'll probably take that on the way back up, because as much fun as that was, that had my heart pumping. That had me pretty stressed out there. So yeah, I'll probably take the bypass on the way up. I sent it once, that's enough. Whew. All right, just like that, we made it to the bottom of Metberry Gulch. A little stressful getting down here, if I'm honest, but we're in this like big valley, there's big rock formations everywhere. There's a river running right next to camp. It'll be a good spot to spend the night. Getting pretty late. We already went to bed. I think it's time to put this fire out, get some rest so we can hit the trail in the morning. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous for the trail tomorrow, but we made it down here, we should be able to make it back, right? All right, let's put this fire out.
Good morning. So bro and I just woke up. It was a great night last night. No wind, no rain. Nice calm night. Waking up this morning. It's beautiful out. It's just a little chilly. But I think we're both ready. We're gonna pack up the tent, get the truck all stowed away, and get back on the trail. So we've got to go back Metberry Gulch to Cedar Road, and then we're gonna continue down Cedar Road out to the other side. And I was looking at my offline maps last night, and it looks like there might be a gas station pretty soon after you come off Cedar Road. So with that in mind, I'm hoping they have an air fill station, but I think I'm gonna let some air out of my tires. Like I mentioned before, I don't really have a way to gauge how much I'm letting out, which has me a little concerned, but I'm pretty sure the truck's onboard computer does a decent job of displaying what's left in the tire. And I think if I just set a timer on my phone and just let that amount out of each tire, check it, and then maybe do it again and check it, maybe, until I get down to right around 20 PSI is I think what I'm going to shoot for. So just to give me some more traction on the ascents coming out of this gulch, because it was pretty steep coming down here and it's a lot of loose gravel, and so I don't want to be slipping and stuff trying to go back up. So yeah, let's get the tent packed up and get on the trail. All right, so we are leaving Metberry Gulch. We're about to start climbing up the first hill. We let some air out of the tires, so hopefully that helps. It already feels a little different. This is my first time driving with air out of the tires like that, so hopefully it helps. We seem to be doing good, off to a good start. Alright, remember when I said we were off to a good start? This is what I wanted to avoid. Let's try. There we go. Alright. Back on track. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little nervous about certain sections of this trail on the way out. There's one really big hill I have in mind that has me fairly concerned, but nothing to do but send it. So this is one of the last big hills that I'm concerned about. It's just very long and very steep, and there's a couple spots like little shelves that you have to climb up over. So my truck is parked down there at the bottom. We're gonna come up here, take it nice and slow, I think if I hug this side as I get up here, I can avoid this shelf, and then there's a second one where if I hug the other side, I should be able to avoid it. So just kind of weaving back and forth between the sides of the trail. Once we get up this, we should be good for a while. Then there's one more big hill that I remember. But yeah, let's give it a shot. We did it. That was sketchy. Made me nervous, but the truck did great, handled it super well. Just climbed right up that beast. All right, we got a lot more trail to cover, so let's get back to it. Metberry Gulch, done, complete, finito. Truck did great. Letting the air out of the tires, I feel like really helped us with those steep climbs. And then once we got past those, there wasn't really too much to be concerned about. It was just kind of some obstacles to roll over. It was actually pretty fun. Pretty cool landscape back there, a lot of aspen groves and stuff. I think it'd be a really cool spot to check out in the fall when the leaves are changing and stuff. So, I mean, I'd love to come back, maybe show some buddies, bring my wife down there, we can go camping. Yeah, we had a great time. It was a beautiful night. Really couldn't ask for better weather, honestly. Super, super nice, super secluded, didn't see anybody else, so really awesome trip. We're back at the Cedar Road junction now, so we're gonna hop on that, keep rolling out, and hopefully that gas station at the end of the Cedar Road trail has an air compressor so we can put the air back in the tires, because if they don't, I don't really know what we're gonna do, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, let's get back on the trail. We did it. Metberry Gulch is done. We're all aired back up, ready to hit the road, head back. I just wanted to say thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Can't wait to get out again. If you guys have any trail recommendations you think I should check out, drop it in the comments below. And if you wouldn't mind doing me a huge solid, hitting that like and subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. So with that, we're gonna go ahead, head back to the house. So just don't forget to send it.